Yo, what's up, guys? It's your boy Michael, Kremlified trader. This price has been an uptrend since last year, September, and it has been going up. This price touched somewhere around here. After touching, it rejected. I want to tell you something today, guys, that the price on Nasdaq, I mostly trade Nasdaq, okay, and I'm just an ICT student. I won't hide it. This price does the same thing. It runs eating liquidity, eating highs and the lows, which is the external range liquidity, running to the internal range liquidity, which are the fair value gaps or just the point of entries for reversal. Okay, this price created this high, rejected, went up again for some entry there, went down. But we saw that this was a reversal. Why? Because it just broke this structure and this one. This is a market structure shift. We call it market structure shift. Once the price touches somewhere and reverses, breaking the previous low or the high, it's what we call market structure shift or change of character in smart money concepts. Okay, guys, this price after breaking here, it went back up again, looking for what? For where it will touch and reverse. This going up here is just it creating liquidity, validating this point of entry, this imbalance that's up here. As you can see, the price did this and it goes down again to this fair value gap that's here and rejected to grab this what? External range liquidity, which is our previous high, and it enters on this fair value gap. You can see that these almost 3 or 4 candles rejected below this gap, which means now this tells us something that this has to sell down. It then went down, doing what? Changing the structure again, breaking the structure again, but it breaks it with what? Liquidity void, and there is a little gap up there. This creates some liquidity, grabs it, and there's some imbalance that's here. It grabs that, grabs the imbalance, and grabs some highs that are resting up here to this gap. Enters on the gap and it reverses again. That's what I'm trying to tell you guys, is that this price does the same thing. Okay, even on smaller time frames, it does exactly the same thing. This thing runs eating what? The highs and lows, which are what? Which are our liquidity, grabbing them, running to the point of entries, which is the fair value gaps, right? To reject on them. This price is now around here. This price touched on this fair value gap, went down, breaks these two lows. The two equal lows is trend line liquidity. Price immediately, as soon as it creates this low, goes up and creates this one and goes up without eating these two lows. It's now like liquidity. It shows that it's going to go up somewhere, reject to grab back, come back around here to these lows to eat these two, because it's now a liquidity. Okay, as soon as it broke these two highs, it went back up again a little bit for this the fair value gap. There's a little fair value gap that's here. This is the fair value gap that I'm talking about. Okay, and you can see that there's price rejection here. Price rejects from this fair value gap going down, but we have what now? We have a daily fair value gap resting here. This is the daily fair value gap, and we have this is liquidity. These two highs almost like equal highs, so they form a trend line liquidity. Now the price runs here, grabs these two, and it gets into this value gap, and now we just rejected. And according to my perspective, this price was just supposed to reject from this value gap, but since it's huge, I think it's now going to reject on this high. This is the high. I think it's going to reject on, so I think it's going to reject from here. See, the time now is 2:36 a.m. and I think it's going to reject around like the London session, and it's going to reject from here. And the London session starts from 8 a.m. up till 11 a.m. in South Africa. So I bet it's going to just reject from here, and it keeps going down. And this is just what we call order flow. Please subscribe on my YouTube channel for more videos. Thanks.